Welcome guys, welcome to my channel. So basically I will be starting a series of tutorials on C++. So it will be a simple, you can call it a course, uh, like for uh, basically any age group person. Maybe he's a school going kid or like a working person, like a middle-aged group person. um, Everybody can learn. So all my content will be simple stuffs, like some simple basic things. So let us start. So this is my first lecture. Hope everything goes well. So basically I will be using online compilers. Maybe I can upload a video later regarding how we can compile C++ programs uh, by installing a compiler into our system. Maybe it is a Windows system or a Mac, or maybe any open source program operating systems like Ubuntu, Red Hat, or any Linux based system. So let us start. So you can just go into Google and you can type C++ online compiler. So you will be getting a list of online compilers. So none of them take much of uh, RAM. So basically you can enter into any of them, and you don't need to worry about the processing. So personally I like the first and second option, onlinegdb.com and jdoodle.com. So let us start a simple code in C++ with onlinegdb.com. Just I'm clicking on it. Yeah, so we'll be getting a sample code. So basically hello world you call it. It is like let me close this ad. Yeah, so now it looks good. So you can, so this is onlinegdb.com, and we're into online C++ compiler. So basically you can see here in language it is C++. If you click the drop down menu you can find a list of languages you can code in, starting from C, C++, Java, Python, Visual Basic, PHP, Ruby, HTML, Perl, Pascal, Fortran, etc. It is a long list, right? So let us come into our program. So this is the text editor. So black screen is the text editor. So you have commands like, you have buttons like run, debug, stop. You can also share your code, you can save your code. Beautify is like basically indenting and putting brackets. You can also download your code here. This is the code name, mpp dot sorry, main.cpp. Basically the file's name is main.cpp is the extension name of any C++ code. And underneath you can see here is the command line arguments. You can put your input directly here, so it will process it while running the code. Else you can just put the standard input method as interactive console. In interactive console you will, it will ask you to put your inputs while running the code, and you can type the input while the code is running. It is not that you need to put all the inputs earlier, and it will take the inputs from the data you have provided. So it will be an interactive session like question and answer. So basically we'll be getting to know what all these things I'm talking about. So let us start with this code. So this is a comment this to this thing. So basically a paragraph has been printed. So I'll just delete it. I'll say how a comment works. So comment is uh, basically it is not part of a code. It is just like you say, like you write a note near your. Basically, these are the lines that are not processed or that is not part of code. They are not adding anything to the program actually. So basically, the work is like they document your code. They like I can see I can write a comment like uh, say I'll put the first line as for writing a code. Basically, I'll tell you put a forward slash, then a star, then write anything like this is my code. So just I wrote it for my sake. So after writing this, you can put a star, then forward slash again. So the anything you wrote in between this uh, forward slash and star, then star and forward slash will be a comment. So comment is basically nothing, just a no. What do you call that? Like basically you can call something like a note or like a bookmark thing for a code. So that will help you in understanding the code. While you write a code, you can just put a text like okay, here this is my here my program starts, here my program ends, or this is a crucial step in my program, or what a step does. You can just write it down using a comment. So the program starts with hash include iostream. So hash include is called a preprocessor directive. So preprocessor directive is nothing but it run you can say like iostream is a preprocessor directive file. uh, so basically what it does is that the command hash include runs the iostream.h file as a pre-processing run, so that enables this program to respond to some of the commands which we have used underneath. So it is a basic uh, rule that when a program runs, it needs to learn something in order to understand all the commands which we are using. So the commands include like cout, return, int main, using namespace std. All these are the languages which C++ will learn. But before learning to these commands, it need to learn what these commands mean. So that thing is done by hash include. Hash include will run a pre-processing file which will basically make the C++ program to understand what we have written underneath. So IOStream is a very much like you can say a compulsory file run. So if you run IOStream before your program starts, only then it will understand what you have written in the code. Then we are using namespace std. It is a general command to enable input to the code we are using. So the main program is in between int main, and it starts with a curly bracket and ends with a curly bracket. So anything we are going to do with this program is in between this. So this program just prints a hello world. So we are just printing a send, you can say two words, hello and world. So let us just run this program and see what happens. If I run it, here is the button, else you can press F9. Yeah, you can see hello world is printed here. So let us play with this. What happens? So as we got to know that uh, everything in this code is in between this. So int here stands for a return. That what basically main is a function, a compulsory function in a C++ program. So this function will be returning something. So what it will return depends on this code. So basically it returns an int type of file, int type of data. Basically int means integer, and cout is what do you want to put it in the output. So we have written cout. So what we want to print out is this text, hello world, and return 0 is what this main function returns. It will return an integer, and the value of integer is 0. So basically when you write the C++ program, the thing you should be compulsorily writing is this much, and you will write the code in this region. For say like uh, I'll tell you now what we need to do. uh, Let me put a comment here. So I'll be writing my comment in between this gap, like let us write a program, sorry for spelling mistake, program to ask our name and print it out. So this is a simple code. So for our name, uh, basically name is a text, right? So um, the variable for a name will be a variable which could recognize text uh, data. So basically the data type we use is called string. String is a set of characters. So we will initialize a variable whose name would be our name. So the data type will be string, but to understand uh, any processing regarding string, we need to put another preprocessor directive like IOStream. IOStream is for general basic algebraic operation and input and output. So IOStream is basically input and output streaming. So you can do input around input output stream and some basic algebraic functionalities. So we'll write this as include string. Okay, so we have a data type string. Now we will write a code to ask what is your name. So we will use cout command. Note here we are giving two less than sign braces, and to write a text we need to put two double inverted commas, and the content of the text should be in between the two double inverted commas. Like here we can, the text is what is your name, right? You can put a colon here. Then to end our line, a command, you just put a semicolon. Then we'll go to the next command. Yeah, just remember to put on semicolon after each command. So this is a command, this is a command, and this is a command. This is also a command. So for a function, you do not need to put any semicolon, and also for preprocessor directives, you don't need to put any semicolon. So okay, now we basically at this point of stage we are at just asking what your name is. So to take the input, we will just use get str name, then semicolon, then cout. We will write type end L, which means to end the line in the print uh, in the display, and then we will put our name. Then we will put end L to shift to the next line. Then we'll put a text by putting double inverted commas. Bye. Okay, let us run our code. Okay. Okay, let's just I forgot this command. Let's just use a different code. Like C in, then double greater than sign. So and we'll put name, then put a semicolon. Let's just run this code. Then it asks what your name is. Let us put my name as Alex. And I'll put no press enter. So yeah, it prints Alex and enter. Bye. So pretty nice. Uh, so why not just remove the endl command and let us print my name is. I'll close the text. My name is, then it will print the name, then it will shift the line. Okay, let us just run the code. Yeah, so I'll write my name as Alex. I'll press enter. My name is Alex. Then it returns bye. So let us uh, so let us just close this session at this. For our next tutorial, just uh, so that's all for this video. For the next tutorial, just follow my channel. You'll be getting the next video in within few days probably. So till then, bye bye and have a good day.